To do a reading today. What's going on with the U.S. To do a reading today. What's going on with the U.S. and the world? Just heard the Pope died. Probably died yesterday or a few days, but they just released the information. First card out of the deck is the Five of Pentacles, which represents worries about money, security. What else is going on today that we want to look at? U.S. and the world. So people feeling out of the cold, people who are losing their money, 401ks. Some are, not everyone, but we'll see. Have faith and hope. Things will work out. It's definitely a time where our faith is being tested. So look at these cards here. Faith and hope and the Star card. What else is going on in America? There's new prospects that are being looked into. This is a money card. It's not always a good card. It depends on what kind of resources, but the energy around resources is moving slowly, I could say that, with wait and see on the tariffs and what they're going to do. Okay, so it's the future. What are the influences coming in? And again, this is knights are military people too, so it's this idea of investing in wars that I was mentioning. I don't think it's a good plan. Five of Pentacles. It's to be a give and take, a balance of resources going on here with the Star card. Can be a symbol for the Age of Aquarius. The Star card represents the Seven Sisters, which are the Pleiades, around the maiden here who's taking energy. And it's really energy there. It's here, it's represented, looks like water from the water that is streaming from both pictures into the earth and into the water, but it really represents energy. Not all the decks have it that way, but anyway, so it's about growing faith at this time. Magician has to do with new programs and ideas that are coming forth. It's also a card of willpower, so America wants to stand alone under Trump. We'll see if that's going to be rewarding or not, or what kind of relations we're going to have in the future in this country with other countries. There are stalemates, of course. This, I think, represents the energy of the tariffs, but also generally that people may not know what they want to do. That we have to find the right kind of balance. The quarter moons also is a time, you see the moon here in the corner, presents a time of weighing decisions. And we just had a full moon, and now we're going into the last quarter moon. So that's important. Influence coming in right now. If I look at the layout here, cards. So we'll have to make some decisions, but not really moving forward yet. Doing a 7-card spread. Getting busy with work. I think, we're asking about America, so manufacturing, for instance, would fall under this card here, whether there will be work for people. manufacturing or making things made in America, right? Since everything's made in China. Yeah, let's see how it's going. America. So the Eight of Cups is a time to take a break from things, see how things are going to develop. So it's also leaving ideas or plans behind in order to readdress them later. So I'm going to say that that seems to appear to be still with the Eight of Cups here, a time of still a time of review. No major arcana here except for the Star and the Magician. The Magician has to do with willpower, and the Star to do with hope. And then I just pulled the Lovers, which is about partnerships and relationships. So a stalemate with our partnerships and relationships, America. For now, that's what this appears to be. Okay, so still trying to get over my allergies here. Allergy time. Take a sip. So what else is going on? Tourism seems to have slowed down here. Look at, oh yeah, the marches. What can we say about the marches? It's down. People are becoming more active and protesting what's going on. How is that going to be? 3 cards. There's some kind of offer. Everyone's not happy with the way things are being run, or offers. Protesting, will it be effective? Will it help? To wait and see. There is stuff that goes on behind the scenes that we don't know about with the High Priestess. The unknowable. And in a way, too, you could say that what's happening in the world with the economies and resources and partnerships, different countries aligning together, different new relationships or partnerships are going on behind the scenes with that High Priestess there. And still unsatisfactory card here, which is the Four of Cups, emotional instability, stagnation actually. Let's see, with the marches, asking about stalemate again, the Two of Swords, decisions to be made coming up this quarter moon time, ending moon, I think is next week, if I'm correct. So there's some decisions to be made here, but things are happening behind the scenes. Shuffle, just these ideas of Saturn and Neptune are going to be lining together in Aries at the end of this month. We're already starting to feel the energy of something new coming in. I think it's been 162 years since the last time Neptune was in Aries. And this is Western astrology, not Vedic, that I'm speaking about. Yeah, and there's the new ideas, a burst of new ideas. This is also a victory card, but it's, I would say the Ace of Swords can also represent clarity, a new clarity coming in, asking about Saturn and Neptune. going into Saturn and Neptune energies for a couple of months before they go retrograde again. Justice again, Queen of Swords, some kind of new justice, or the law will be exercised. Decisions, law. This also represents women grieving the death of the men that have been killed in wars, people killed in wars. Queen of Swords can represent a widow. Woman of power could be Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And Kamala Harris is a Libra, but I haven't seen her showing up. But will there be triumph? Is this talking about the elections? Supposed to have some news about that right around now. There's losses and gains, sorrow, more grief, which is what I was picking up about this Queen of Swords representing people suffering from the wars going on. And not just, the physical bombing one another, which is like really primitive from my point of view, way of dealing with getting one's way, I guess. The Chariot, moving forward with power, authority, balance, establishing some kind of new balance in the world. This card also represents the higher forces, the galactic energy, because the Pleiades, Seven Sisters, is in this canopy up here. The Syrians were the ones that ruled over Egypt, according to the myths, the aliens being the Syrians. So a new form of order, could be military. I'm not sure what this is saying. Neptune, Saturn, a new order. But if we are being influenced by the galactics or helped by the galactics, the Pleiadians, the Syrians, the Arcturians, there's disappointments here. Not everything is helped right now. There's disappointments. Not sure what this means right now. So still we're feeling disappointed about the way things are going here in America with this new Trump regime, which is becoming more and more fascistic. And unfortunately, not everybody sees that. Will our eyes be open? Will our eyes be open to the rulers, what they are really doing? The bullies, Five of Swords, another sword here. 4 swords so far. Bullies that are running things. Conflicts. Still, we're not out of the woods here with conflicts. And yet the Two of Wands portends to be some kind of new alliances that will be formed. We'll see. But for whom again? People in power or the people, the working people? New announcements will be made. New ideas, new announcements. What's going to be announced? Things about spying. Maybe this is about Doge. What they did, the young guys that were in there. And conflicts about this. So could be that we receive news from abroad about this. Doge. What's the new order here? Yep. Some kind of new partnerships, people coming together to harmonize. That's a good card. Maybe around the information that comes out. This can also be like messages, emails, tweets, text messages, I mean. I don't know, new kinds of partnering. Overall, are we going to, what's happening here? Are people in America growing a new set of ideals? Yes, they are. It's going to take time. This card also represents the farmers, people who grow things. Seven of Pentacles is a money card. It's about growing things. More so, excuse me, it's about evaluation. Evaluation, new partners. I don't see anything here that represents Trump himself, but a new order of law coming in. Again, I was asking about Saturn, Neptune, and Aries. This means new ideas and new growth, new harmony, analysis and spying or finding out things. Oh, I don't know if I can go further than the next couple of months here, because this is not a good card, defeat. Feeling defeated overall the next couple of months, so that doesn't bode well. Some kind of... sometimes we have to let go of our fears and anxieties and get some faith and hope that things will turn out for the better. There's always losers and winners with the Five of Swords here. And losses, grief. So I'm not sure about what's going on right now, but we are in the midst of some kind of new growth. Yeah, there's pain and suffering with it, but not everyone agrees about how things are going on with the GOP, with the government. But new alliances are being formed. Trump represents more the right-wing fascist type people that want to rule over others. So this is a democracy. We're supposed to be a democracy according to the Constitution. Where do things stand with the Constitution? Still I get this Two of Wands. Something will be worked out, give and take, new ideas, new inspiration. Yep, new inspiration, there it is. Something will happen. Constitution might be amended or something. Nine of Pentacles. Investments. People are concerned about their investments, yeah. This card also makes represents wise decisions that we make around our investments, the things we care to grow. Decisions, intuition. And here's a Chariot again, so it looks like there's going to be some kind of new rules. I was thinking about that Neptune and Saturn and Aries. New rules and ideas. Still the Ten of Pentacles is wealth. legacies, generations, new generations. Let's see. So we will be moving away from these conflicts, from difficult times. The Six of Swords, just dropped the card, represents a new perspective, a higher perspective. Swords represents the mind, so it's possible that we have a new way of looking at things. We'll leave it there for now. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Like and subscribe. It helps the channel. Leave your comments. Thank you. Gonna do a reading today. What's going on with the U.S.? Gonna do a reading today. What's going on with the U.S. and the world?